Alright, now I'm gonna work on triggering for Age of Mythology. It's actually quite easy. It just takes some time to learn them all. I mean, I've been working with Editor for quite a long time, so I remember most of the triggers anyway. Anyways, I'm gonna start up Age of Mythology. Okay, for the first trigger, I'm just gonna make this guy go on a patrolled path. I have to place an enemy in here, so when I play test it, we won't lose. Right, so this Achilles is just gonna walk right here and back here. Alright, you need to place cinematic blocks. It's not mandatory to do that, but I do it so I know where he's going to be ending up. So you want to place one where he's going to walk to and the one where he's walking back. Okay, go to triggers, insert a new one, run immediately, end active considering it's going to be running it on start when I start playtesting it. And then rename them usually to what is most rememberable. I'll just name it move 1. And conditions are like, if he dies, this happens. But the if he dies part is conditions. And always means it just lets it go. I mean, it doesn't really do anything. It's just there. And then the effect goes first. And I'm going to put a timer on that. To, let's say, 7 seconds. You'll see why. In 7 seconds, you use move to point effect. Source units, you click him, then you click source units button, and then the set area. Oh wait, never mind. Move to unit is what you want. Okay, source units for that. Then target unit, left click that cinematic block, and hit target unit. And so in 7 seconds, he'll move to that point. Let's make another trigger, move 2. We need him to go back now. Do not set this active, looped, or run immediately. The first trigger needs the fire vent to this. Fire vent, like, it activates the triggers that are like hidden, you know? It just sends it. It just like activates the trigger, yeah. And probably 7 seconds for him to walk back too. And then in 7 seconds after he hit that point, he's gonna walk back to this cinematic block. And then this has to fire vent to the first one because it needs to keep wrapping itself around, so he keeps patrolling back and forth. And once you fire vent that first trigger, it disables active, so you need to check that again. Okay, so let's go over this again. 7 seconds into the scenario, he'll start walking to that cinematic block out there, and it fire vents to this one, where in 7 seconds he'll walk back, and then just keep doing back and forth. So let's play test this. There, now he's walking to the first point. Now back to the other one. And back to the other one, so it works. Alright, well, that was simple. Now, I'm gonna make meteor hit one of my guys. and then meteor 1, and I'll set a timer for 5 seconds. Then I'll grant God power to player 2, since he's an enemy, and SPC meteor, which is 1 meteor. And I'll insert another trigger, meteor 2. Fire vent to meteor 2. And then timer for 1 second. He'll invoke God power. And then set areas. Just right in the middle here. Alright, let's play test this. Okay, well, apparently it's not working. Let me check this again right quick. Let's change the timer to 2 seconds. Actually, let's just cut the time off of that. There. So it should start right in the beginning. We'll get the power, and then invoke it. I don't know why it's not working, but whatever. It used to work. Anyway. Well, that's basically how you work the triggers, anyway. Even though that one didn't work. But that's the thing about triggers in Age of Mythology. Anything can go wrong and screw up your whole scenario. Then you have to go back through them all and find it. But there you go. Just mess around with triggers just like that. Remember, active means it starts the trigger. Loop, it loops the trigger around. That's self-explanatory. Run immediately means it runs immediately. And priority, I usually always set to high. That means the faster it activates. Like, if you set it for 3 seconds, it will activate on 3 seconds. If you set it to normal priority, it will probably go around 3.5 or 4 seconds. So, and conditions are, you'll get it. It's not too hard. And there you go. If you have any more questions, just post it on the forum.